I forgot to unmute. I'm gonna be totally honest. Looks like we're doing Sephiroth versus Link. Looks like we're gonna do some striking at the moment, but we have Nickname and Link going against each other with Governor Mifflin. We're playing here today. I don't think anyone has done much at the moment. Well, it looks like we just kind of started up. I'm gonna send some links out to them real quick. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just giving opponent team stream so they can also watch and view their own gameplay as they continue. Looks like we're using Pokemon Stadium 2. We got PS2 here today, and we have our coach here to help commentate. Let's see how this all turns out. Alright, we got Link and Sephiroth. Let's see how this game comes on. Link comes in with a first attack and hits the boomerang there. Nick tries to get some bombs on the Link. Finally hits some, gets two, goes for the attack, and still hasn't really been able to get a big hit on Link at the moment. Link gets the grab, sends him off the edge. He hits him with the dash, falling to his death, losing his first stock. I believe that's an SD. Now he's running off again. He does not have his controls selected. He's using the wrong controls for his character. That took a sec to realize. So let's see how that turns out. So it looks like they're gonna do a couple things. I think they're going to change their character. Not change their character. They're gonna change their controls here and then get back to the game.
Yeah, they reported pretty quickly that they realized they had the wrong controls. So. All right, here we go.
I'm back to help communicate. Commentate. Uh-oh. There we go. We're good? Are we?
Yep, we're good.
All right.
Just turning the volumes down a little bit. I think we're a little high.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty good here, though. Looks like even with the control change, Link is gaining high in percentage.
Oh, he lands that explosion. Not quite enough for a kill. But that
sends him off. One big boom and losing the first stock. Goes for kill. Sephiroth makes the recovery. He tries the stage punish but fails it. Sends him off flying. Goes for the explosion once again. Knocking him out. That's an amazing play at Sephiroth's point here. He sends him off again. He goes for the explosion. Misses it this time. Sephiroth's high in percentage. Goes for the explosion.
Link able to dodge it that time.
Link sends him off flying. Misses the counter and gets hit from the back by the boomerang there. finally hits that counter there. Does a good amount of damage.
Keeps getting hit by that boomerang, though.
He's gets sent off and hit with a nice armed explosion there. That was pretty well put for Link there.
They timed that bomb nicely.
Definitely. Still getting hit by that boomerang. Maybe he dodged it. Waiting for that bomb to explode. He gets grabbed, kicked off the edge. Sephiroth tries to punish and fails it though, sending Link flying to the other side. He goes for a grab and kicks instead. Misses that jab there. Didn't get hit by the boomerang that time. Shooting him off in the air. He tries to finish a kill. Misses that attack there. High in percentage, Link's high in percentage right now. One big hit will send him flying. Let's see what Sephiroth can do. He really is not having fun against that. Ooh, he
Punished for missing that counter.
Missing that counter. Missing the counter again, and is punished once again. And gets hit by that boomerang. He cannot escape that thing. Goes for the kill. Link well does it, but fails the recovery back onto stage. And that's a win for Sephiroth.
That was a good job taking advantage of that.
That was definitely
jumping back onto the stage.
Oh, definitely. That was a really well played on Sephiroth's point. Link did do well in dodging that stage attack, but once he tried to get up, I think he would have been better off rolling, but he decided to jump and was hit and flung off the stage, ending the game. It was a close one, so let's see how this next game turns out.
It was, yes. Nick jumped out to an early lead there.
He did.
But then kind of lost it.
But lost it at that end one, just wasn't able to really hold on. Now, that is 1 point for Etown here. Well, at least Nick's game. We haven't finished points for Etown at least. We're probably going to see another Link in action or other characters. Hopefully not a Pyramithra. We've seen a lot recently. So let's see how this game turns out. Looks like they choose a Link, and they're going to do some band striking right now, and we're going to see what happens. Now, for Link, it's going to be a great stage for him to have a lot of open field, so we're probably going to see some stages with platforms be banned here. So let's see how Sephiroth's able to take advantage of that.
Looks
He
like we're
picks
going
Final Destination. Alright, so they're gonna pick up Final Destination here, and we're going to see another game. Hopefully, a great win for Etown. Link starting with the early attacks, using his advantage with his small stature and speed to get away from Sephiroth's long sword. Using that boomerang to really hit Sephiroth as much as possible. What can Link do to defend himself against this? Both are pretty equal at the moment. Link can set off the match, but he recovers by just attacking. Ooh, not a good move on the next spot there. It misses a counter and is punished once again. And is sent off the edge when he tries to spike his opponent. Misses the counter, but saving himself from punish. This is boom, and again sends off Link for the first stop. Link takes it back. higher percentage. Nick misses the counter and is punished once again for the 5th time this round.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things he's going to have to adapt to is
Definitely.
being more careful with that counter.
We see that a lot in these games, so he has to definitely watch that counter. He goes for the spike, misses it, but hits the grab. And he's still moved this up a little too early, I think. So he needs to while it back and slow down his attacks for a moment. Making high percentage at 125. Misses the counter, but it isn't punished this time. Taking off the stock, getting it down to 1 and 2. Now, is he able to gain percentage on length before he loses his second stock here? Grabs the edge, punished, and sent off, unable to deal any damage to length. Hit by the explosion. He really needs to watch out, especially from behind. That boomerang gets him a lot. Not doing much damage, but it builds up a lot. So hopefully he can watch out for that.
What were you saying about that boomerang? Hit again.
You cannot. You just can't predict that boomerang. It comes back to him. Nick does his recovery. Nick misses the punish. By the boomerang once again. He's sent off flying. Now, he is in high percentage at the moment. His length is not even at 50. Is he able to bring that percentage any more closer?
Finally hits a counter.
Finally.
Misses that explosion.
Isn't hit by the boomerang, but is back kicked off the edge, giving a win to Link.
So that'll even us up at 1-1.
Yes, it will. Now, it looks like, I think other team is starting?
Yep, looks like they're going to get started here.
Are they playing
The blue team is playing York Tech.
York Tech? So, let's see how this game goes.
Looks like Frank is going with Incineroar. Which
I can see that. Frank is well versed with heavies and medium-sized characters, so I think he got this, especially against the Krabby. We are completely blurry at the moment. I apologize. Finally, the camera goes into focus. A little confused on why that continues to happen, so we apologize for that. Looks like we're still going Link and Sephiroth for the final game here. Both 1 points. This is going to get the second point to decide the winning game. Let's see how this all plays out here today. Still striking some stages.
I'm thinking Nick wants to go something with platforms.
Oh, definitely. He's going to need to definitely pick some platforms here.
Because not having any platforms there seemed to be an advantage for Link.
Oh, definitely. Coming. Ooh. Looks like they're still deciding what specific one. Well,
Back to Final Destination.
that's
I'm kind of surprised.
yeah, that's an unexpected choice there. I thought he would choose some stages. I don't think he believes that platforms are good with his character, so I can see why he dislikes platforms at the moment. Let's see how this game turns out. Sephiroth gets the starting damage here now. bringing Link in a decent high percentage. He's comboed after the failed counter there.
Misses the counter and gets hit by the boomerang.
Yeah,
And punish.
finally hits that counter there again. Goes for the explosion. Link tries his recovery and just was unable to do it the first time, but did it the second time. Link tries to do something with that explosion there. I didn't know what was happening there. Nick's really hitting that edge counter. It's slowly becoming predictable for Link here. Link grabs the edge and is unable to make his defense, losing the first stock.
Hung onto that platform a little too long and lost his invincibility.
And it looks like he's able to do well against the boomerang, whose main enemy in this game at the moment. He pushed through today in this match, not being that bad against the boomerang. Nice beat correct. And he's sent off flying, tying up the stocks 2-2.
Punished for missing that counter again.
They're really chucking around that bomb. Punish hit again from that boomerang. He really is not able to dodge that. He's doing well in that first stock, so let's see what he can do this time. He tries to send him off the edge. He's trying to hit the explosion. So let's see what he can do with it though. Goes for the grab, sets them off. Both in high percentage. Time up percentages soon. Link is punished again on his recovery. Looks like even though Link knows what's going to happen, he's unable to use it. He's counted and sent off.
That time he hits the counter right.
Yeah. Every time he does hit the counter, it does a lot for Nick, so hopefully he's able to hit it more. Punished with the boomerang and almost failed that recovery. Luckily,
Just missed
made
that
it.
bomb radius.
Oh, that would have been
That would
not
have been
good.
it.
Projectiles aren't looking like a friendly character for Nick here. Sent flying, tying up the stocks and percentages.
He wasn't able to take any damage off Link before losing that stock either.
That's not something you really want to see there. The more percentage you can take on to the opposing player before you lose your other stock is definitely a great opportunity to get that win. So he looks like he's holding his own.
Punished for missing that counter.
Punished again. Nick's getting desperate at the moment. Hopefully he's able to really reel in this win here.
Yeah, if he loses, it's because he misses a counter. Again.
Almost is punished by that boomerang. Charson barely dodging.
Ooh, Link just barely got out of that range.
Now Link is one hit away from flying, but as well Nick is too. Sends Link off.
And that does it.
And the explosions.
Sends him off. The explosions did it.
Did it well. That gives a win for Nick and a win for Etown. Now we have 2 more games to play. No, we don't. Yeah, we have 2 more games to play. Hopefully we can get wins from them, and then we don't have to play 2 others. So I'm guessing, I think we're going to be playing, I don't know, actually. I don't know who we're going to play next.
Looks like Frank won his first match.
Yeah, Frank won his first match there.
Yep, there it comes.
Nice. So Frank won his first. He has 1 more game to play. And let's hope
One
we
more
can get
game to
enough-
win.
1 more game to win. Let's hope it's 1 more game to play as well.
All right, so it looks like we've got Dominic against Aiden
8 and 9
for round 2 here. They're going through selecting characters.
characters. Let's see what opposing player chooses here today.
I think Aiden will definitely go with Min Min.
Definitely Min Min. Or Steve. Probably spam Anvil a lot. You know, maybe me Brawler.
Mega Man. That's it.
Mega Man,
Gonna go
definitely.
Mega Man.
Looks like we're doing
Ken and DK.
Donkey
Well,
Kong.
we were wrong. Looks like he's
Yep.
going DK.
Ken's gonna be definitely an opposing character to fight. A lot of those brawler characters are either super hard to go against or just really easy. So let's see what Donkey Kong can hit. Ken would have been an amazing opponent for Nick there. So hopefully we have an amazing opponent for Aiden instead.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the benefit that Aiden has is Ken does not have a very good recovery.
Yes.
So if Aiden can send him flying.
Looks like we're choosing Battlefield. Not the best option, but it's pretty good. So let's see what Aiden can do.
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Aiden is taking up the percentages quickly with his DK punches. Gets that stage spike. Nice recovery from Ken there at the edge there. Ken is already at 100%. Ooh, goes for the slap and sends him off the edge. Flying.
Almost had the down spike, but recovered with that up slap.
He's increasing the percentages a lot at the moment. Even tying up the percentages.
These platforms might have been good for DK. You can just stand under that hide and reach up through.
Yeah, DK's hits are super strong, so this is really not looking good for them.
They're
Gets
stuck
the
at
hide
2
button
already.
wrong. This is turning into a massacre at the moment. Let's see what Aiden can do. Goes for the slap and the headbutt. The headbutt again.
Ended the combo there.
Tries to get that spike in. Goes for the stage chuck. Oh, 80
Put
fails
himself in
the
special
recovery.
fall and couldn't get out of it.
That is not what he's at to see there. That's my.
I think that was an accidental air dodge, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he was too distracted judging my air chuck. Gets the headbutt and sends it off. Finishes
finishes it up.
super quickly there. It's a screenshot. That's exciting to see. All right, so that's a win for Aiden here. Let's see if he can grab a second win with this next game.
It looks like Frank's currently battling on the blue team. He's Incineroar against a Sonic.
Ooh, that's going to be a fun one to see him play. Sonic, with his speed, is going to be definitely a struggle for Frank here. What stage are they? They're playing Final Destination, so that's not really going to be a good one for Aiden, for Frank.
So it looks like we've got DK against Dr. Mario.
Okay. And Frank just won his match, so that is a win for the blue team as well. But looks like they're going to do Dr. Mario versus Donkey Kong, so that's going to be an interesting one. Dr. Mario's pills and projectiles is definitely going to be an issue with Aiden here, I think. So the banning some stages at the moment. Looks like they're selecting Final Destination.
Final Destination appears to be popular today.
Definitely. I don't understand it. I think the empty field kind of is a struggle for a lot of characters.
Well, I feel like for Dr. Mario, after having DK just obliterate him whenever he landed on those platforms in the
Yeah.
last game as Ken,
Those
that
platforms
he
was-
doesn't want the platforms this time.
We get a black suit Dr. Mario against purple DK.
3, 2,
Now, you know I love Dr. Mario's fit here. It's really nice. So let's see how he goes. Dr. Mario bringing in the percentages already. No, DK is not letting that happen.
A quick combo and already
Tied up the percentage. Both sides dealing tons of damage with every hit they do.
DK quickly finds himself over 100%.
Goes for the stage and misses the recovery.
Throws him far enough that Dr. Mario just does not have enough recovery for that.
Mario's recovery isn't good. It's still a decent recovery. So he has to chunk the far if he wants to hit that again.
Dr. Mario can't quite knock him out far enough.
He hits the combo once again, tries for the spike, fails it. Gets punished by Dr. Mario. Goes for the chuck again,
Don't think he got him out far enough that time.
but hits him. There we go. He gains the 2-stock advantage.
Quickly erases that.
Connected. It gains the percentages high onto Dr. Mario. Quickly getting him into the close to 50% mark. He goes for the jump off and gains the win. There we go. That was an amazing game. Now that end piece was funny. I was not expecting him to do something like that. So
It's one thing you can do with a stock advantage when you've got a character you can grab and run off the edge with.
yeah, that was well played. I'm gonna say really well played on Aiden's part. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I really was not expecting that to happen. So he goes for the grab and runs off the edge with Dr. Mario, giving the win.
Yep, that
Aiden.
will put the white team up 2-0. So now we've got Landon coming up.
So Landon versus, I'm guessing the other opponent, which I don't know the name of.
Having some playful banter in the background.
So we're going to be playing. Looks like it's Cloud and Sora for the blue team here, playing on PS2, which will be a benefit for Cloud. So this will be an amazing game for him, hopefully.
We'll let you know once we know the results of that one.
Looks like they still haven't selected characters yet for Landon.
Looks like Landon's going up against Jonathan, and it's going to be an Inkling and Little Mac.
Ooh, Inkling and Little Mac. So that's going to be an interesting game to see. Little Mac's definitely going to be a strong character to fight, but I think a platformed-based stage will help a lot on Inkling's part here. So let's see what happens with selecting. Looks like CG isn't doing well at the moment, so hopefully he's able to win this game. Still selecting characters. Stages. Nothing fully done at the moment. Still selecting stages. I don't think they're taking a sec to choose what stages they want to strike here. Nothing yet. Now, this is going to be an interesting fight, though, with Inkling and his attacks.
Looks like CG won.
That's going to be an interesting. That's a nice one for him. Hopefully, that was a easy game. Okay, so a decent game against Sora. Looks like they're striking some stages still, and haven't banned anything yet. We apologize for any background audio. We got some yappers in the background. But this is going to be an interesting fight, though, with Little Mac against Inkling. Little Mac's going to have the advantage on any close combat. But if Inkling's able to paralyze him, it's going to be well. So looks like there's a little bit of misunderstanding on both sides at the moment. So let's see how that turns with.
Looks like CG is going to go Cloud against Sora again.
So we're probably going to see.
And they're going Hollow Bastion for that one.
And we got small battlefield for Inkling and Little Mac. This is going to be an interesting one. Ooh.
Wireframe Little Mac.
Love that design.
3, 2, 1, go!
Little Mac getting the advantage of percentages at the moment. Really hitting hard.
Using that speed to his advantage.
Ooh, he misses his charged up punch. Landon hits the explosion.
Oh, and again!
And again, making it impossible for him to recover there.
And that's the trick to Little Mac. Launch him far enough off the edge, you can't recover.
Landon makes the recovery. It is being both are really camping the edges here. I think both know that this could be the advantage for any one of them. He goes for the big punch, sending off and tying up the stocks. Just chucking and missing. No one's really hitting anyone. There we go. Almost is punished, but Landon takes the advantage on him. No one's really throwing at anything at the moment, so let's see what can continue to happen. Goes for the roll, unable to do
KO punch.
KO punch into a stock that gets advantage on Landon's part. Now, I did forget, it looks like Little Mac does have a counter here, so that's not going to be a good sight to see on Inkling's spot. He fails the recovery.
He overshot that one and messed up the recovery on it. Evens the stocks up.
Evens the stocks, though Landon is a high percentage at the moment.
He definitely needs to do some damage quickly here.
An amazing strategy for Landon would probably be keeping off the edge and off the stage itself. His recovery is not good. And if he's able to send him any farther than anything, he should be able to make it. Landon misses the block there and is hit off the edge.
Oh, and he jumps up onto the stage instead of grabbing the edge and gets punished for it.
Punished for that one. And that was a tight game, so let's see what happens in this next one. All right, so we're gonna probably be seeing the same type of characters here. So let's see what happens in the next match. What do we have for CG? How's this match going?
I think he's still actively playing.
He's still doing. I think he's still doing good. Definitely has a serious look on his face.
So it looks like
Not having a fun time.
CG lost his second match, so they're tied up 1-1.
And we have 1-0 on Landon's match at the moment. So
And it looks like they're going back to small battlefield, or too small battlefield, is Little Mac and Inkling.
yes, so we're going to see how the games turn out. Okay, so they haven't reported the match, so it's not going to be small battlefield and not going to be Inkling and Little Mac. So let's see what happens in this second game and see what turns out.
So it looks like CG's game is going to be another Cloud Sora match. Still waiting on stages there.
So it looks like it's going to be a Donkey Kong and Little Mac game fight here. Both striking stages at the moment. Now, Donkey Kong actually could do well against the Little Mac here, especially with his strong damage. Landon's gonna have to play hard though, and going to have to try to win this game.
He's going to need the grab. The grab and throw will be his big advantage.
I think one advantage for him would be definitely, those grabs are going to be amazing for him, especially with Little Mac's struggle to recover. That's anything farther than a jump.
Yep. It looks like we got a battlefield for CG's game.
And small battlefield for Landon's game here.
Back to small battlefield again.
Still. Small battlefield, it's going to be an interesting one, especially with Donkey Kong's long arms. Let's see how he plays. Goes for the spike, sedging him off, failed the recovery, and without a single percent of damage, gains the first stock against Little Mac.
So far, it seems like that was a good choice for Landon to switch to
a good choice,
DK.
yeah. He's really trying to get those grabs in.
Misses with that charge punch.
He needs to still build up a percentage on Little Mac when he gets these grabs.
Ooh!
Gets the counter.
And has his KO punch.
So this is not looking good for him right now. Let's see what he can do.
DK needs to do whatever he can to dodge that KO
This
punch.
is the KO.
Able to recover, though. Misses the KO punch.
He misses that KO punch and falls fell off the edge there. He goes for the charge. Unable to really hit it much against DK. DK grabs the recovery and punishes. Sent flying off the edge. Little Mac gets ready for that charge and hits it off, sending DK off the edge there.
Back with KO punch. Misses it.
KO. Tries to hit that spike, but Little Mac was able to dodge.
Hits the back air.
maintaining Little Mac's percentage high, but is decently high himself. He'll need to get a good advantage on Little Mac soon if he wants to get this win here. Looks like we got a
nice
win
talk.
on CG's part here, so that's a win for him. That's 2 wins for the blue team. They are at the same point we are.
Oh, sent him off far enough.
Now that's an amazing gameplay.
Able to pull that back from above 90% and took out 2 stocks.
That was a nice one there. I didn't expect him to win there, but he was able to really pull ahead there. That was an amazing game on Landon's part there. Something we have seen before, but haven't really seen much in any of these games. An amazing comeback there. Looks like it's going to be a one-on-one, and it's going to be one more match for Landon here, deciding the winning factor.
Yep, if Landon wins this match, that is
A win
it for the white team.
Win for the white team.
If he loses, we will go back to. We'll have another round with. We'll get to pick any player to go next.
So we're going to see how that turns out with that. Looks like we have Richie playing at the moment.
I'm gonna go Kazuya versus Incineroar.
He's pretty good with Kazuya. I've seen him play well, so hopefully we can see an amazing game there. We get a Donkey Kong versus Pyramithra here. Now, if you've seen our streams before, Pyramithra is an unlucky character for any of us here. It's going to be a struggle, especially with Pyra's sword. Any attack she hits hard, and is not going to be a good sight, especially against the Donkey Kong, which is a huge character.
With Mithra, when they recover with that sword attack, we always seem to stand on the edge and fall for it.
Yeah.
And get hit.
So hopefully we don't see anyone falling for any Pyramithra recovery in this game here.
Yeah. It looks like Richie's going on Pokemon Stadium 2.
That's going to be a good one.
Battle.
And Cinemar's going to be hard, but Kazuya's going to play well. So it looks like we're still selecting stages here for Landon's game. Let's see if we can get a win for the Etown esports on both sides. So
Looks like we're
hopefully
going
we can-
Final Destination.
Ooh, that's going to be an interesting one. We've seen platforms definitely benefit Donkey Kong with Aiden's game here, and without any platforms, Pyramithra is going to have a lot of freedom. Let's see what we can do. But with the distance that the Final Destination have, should help defend against her long-range moves. Last battle for Landon. Final choosing choice to see if the Etown team will win. He's doing good against defending against Pyramithra's sword spin. So Pyramithra is a different person. Gets hit by the up smash.
That combo did a lot of damage there.
Even just that one hit send him flying. Let's hopefully he doesn't get hit one more time with that up attack. There he goes. He goes for the kill, but misses it. And if that puts that smash down and sends Aiden, sends Landon to a disadvantage stop. Now he's not able to do any of the one-offs at the moment. We'll get a stock advantage. Sends him off the edge. He's in punished by her recovery, but still is unable to really dodge that up smash there.
Yeah, Landon really needs to start taking advantage of those misses. He's got to punish. he's not landing a whole lot of hits.
The one thing with Pyramenta is it has a very long downtime. So hopefully he can take advantage of that. Tries to hit now he's in a high disadvantage stock at the moment.
Already down 2 stocks, and he's taking more damage than he's giving at this point.
Ooh,
That was a shield break.
This is it. Sends him off. Pyramenta is one hit away. Just sending him off the edge for good. There it
There it
goes.
is.
A
That'll do it.
stock. Ooh.
So that'll bring up game 4.
Now we're going to be sending in someone, a different person, maybe not. We'll see what happens. We're sending in some other person in our next game here. We do not know who exactly at the moment. This is the random choice. So, but it doesn't look. It's going to look like a round 4 going to have to come up, and is going to be 2 for Etown, 1 for Governor Mifflin, and deciding game. Hopefully, this next one.
So it looks like Richie lost his first match.
Richie lost his first match.
Yep. So they're getting ready to pick their characters for their second round.
Okay, we're just trying to silence our background audio here.
Looks like,
I'm gonna do
Rit-
Kazuya and Incineroar for Richie.
yep, and they're going to Final Destination for their match.
It's gonna be an interesting fight for Richie. Hopefully he can gain this win here.
It looks like we're still waiting on player selection. They're still trying to decide who's going next for white. Yep, so it looks like it's Nick versus Liam.
Now, is that his character? Was that the same guy he played last time?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to be probably either a Link or... I think it was just Link that he played against. I don't think the guy switched characters here. So I just lost my other commentator, and now I'm going to be going blurry for the rest of the game. Anyway, looks like, yep, we're going to do a Link and Sephiroth. Now, we've seen them play earlier in this game here, and they did well, but Nick did struggle near those end pieces. Luckily, was able to get that win. They are both pretty even in matches at the moment, so hopefully we can see a win for Etown here. Good luck to Nick. Sorry, there's paint all over the floor. There's paint brushes all over the floor for some reason. Looks like we're doing small battlefield. Now, I think that's a choice on Nick's part here. Nick, I think that's going to be definitely a benefit for him, especially with his long sword. Though that boomerang, his arch nemesis, might come back. I'm going to be totally honest, it might come back here. So let's see if he's able to defend against his struggle of a boomerang. Now, that is a wooden boomerang. It is not metal or sharp or anything that's not made of tree. So hopefully he's able to do something against a little tree stick. I apologize.
2, 1, go!
Nick gets the first damage in, but Link is not far behind. He fails the recovery. Ooh, not a sight to see there. getting well destroyed. Misses the counter. Isn't punished though. Goes for the explosion. Misses it again. Gets hit by his arch nemesis. Hits that counter finally. Goes for the explosion, but misses it once. Sends off flying. Goes for the recovery. Gets punished from Sephiroth. And it goes for the once a big explosion. Dodged by Link. Link tries to hit him well with the explosion. Link uses that bomb against him. That would have been an amazing fight. Sorry about that. Someone just went in my throat. Looks like Nick is down by one stock. I don't know when I missed that. Sends off Link flying. Oh yes, he lost the stock. Tying up the stocks there. Sephiroth at a disadvantage. So let's see if he's able to push through. At 100% already. Hits there. Tries to go for that dash there. Really trying to hit any damage he can against Link. Link's unable to finish the kill. Nick's gaining him in high percentage. That SD was not a good thing for Nick here. Nick is sent flying down to one stop. He has to watch that bomb. If he hits it with his own explosion, he could be effective. We've seen that before. A nice hit with his down attack. To watch that explosion, he does. Can he gain Link into a one stop? Though he's high in percentage already, still being hit by that boomerang there. Link gets sent offline, hit with the boomerang. Gets hit again by the boomerang. Nick with the nice recovered defense. Ooh, the combo into the loss there on for Link. There, he gets the win there for Link. So let's see if he's able to get a win with the second game here. Looks like we're probably going to be using the same characters as we've seen throughout the game. So hopefully we can see a 2-win lead here. Now he needs to win his next 2 games if he wants to get this win. If not, it looks like it's going to be either up to Aiden or Landon to get the final win in the 5th match. Let's hope it doesn't make it to that length. Looks like our coach is being a nerd and having a conference call on nerdy things. Don't tell him I said that. Looks like we're doing Hollow Bastion, Link versus Sephiroth. Looks like we're going to be rolling up Frank to decide, hopefully, a game here for Blue Team. We're going to do a Hollow Bastion. This might actually be a great stage for Nick. Let's see him play. Everyone's dodging the attacks right now. Hasn't been able to really deal much. He hits that counter that helps him out a lot here. Now Nick's getting high percentage at the moment. Misses that counter and is punished for it. He really needs to watch out with his counters. And as well, that boomerang man really not doing well for him. Hits that. Now getting that stock advantage is going to be a great option on Nick's pocket.
He's definitely going to need to take advantage of that.
And was able to at a decent amount. Getting that 35% is pretty good.
Definitely helps. Very landed the counter. Hit by an arrow, as if Link didn't have enough projectiles.
I know, Link has so many projectiles, and with Nick, projectiles is his main weakness here. He's just really unable to defend himself, even with an amazing counter of Sephiroth. Dodges that boomerang. Hits the counter, sends him flying, tries for the big boom. Lung him off to another stock advantage.
Now, 61%. Let's see if he can finish this off.
No, he was punished with that miss counter.
Grab into a combo.
Lung him flying. Now he just needs to get one big hit in. And send him flying. Now, that bomb's going to help him a lot.
Able to shield it, though.
Able to dodge that arrow. He really is just trying to get that hit in to end this game here. Has a stop to risk. It's going to hit.
There it is.
Shoots them off, getting a win for Sephiroth. Now, this next game's going to be the one, the deciding factor of who wins.
So if Nick can pull out this last one, that'll end it for us. If he can't and loses, then we will have one more match
With either
to decide it.
Aiden or Landon having to play. So let's see what Nick can do, and if he's able to pull ahead and get these the two wins and get this second one here.
So it looks like over on the other team, Frank is down 0-1 so far. And it's K-Rool against Sora on Kalos Pokemon League. So let's see if he can even it up on this one.
Now Kalos is going to be hard for him, especially with Sora's moves. Though I think we just ended the game here. Yeah.
So it looks like Frank won that one.
Looks like it was a 3-stock.
Free stock?
3-stock. Pretty well. We've seen 2 3-stocks here. I don't think we've seen a 3-stock ever at the moment. It's only the 4th week, but it was an amazing fight for both teams that were able to get those 3-stocks in here. Looks like we're going to be playing Link and Sephiroth once again on Final Destination. And this is going to be an ironic name. It is the final destination for either one of them.
So on blue team, it looks like if Frank can win this third one, that will be it for them. That'll seal up the win. If he loses, we will have one more round.
Now,
So no pressure, Frank.
no pressure. Both blue and white teams are tied in wins and losses right now. So if both can win, that's going to continue that tie. Blood smash. Link goes in for the hearty 38% in the beginning, shooting up to 50. Hasn't been touched yet, already at almost 70%. Nick finally gets that hit in. Unable to really do much about the slides. Stage spikes flying in the air.
Not able to punish him on that. Sephiroth gets him a couple more times.
He tries to make that recovery, unable to.
Twice in a row.
Twice. He goes for a third. Failed the recovery.
Link did not. I think he knew he was going to get hit there.
Oh, he almost failed that recovery again. That would have not been a good sight on Link's part.
Usually a successful move for Link when he throws the boomerang into the ground and then hits the bounce.
Hit Nick there.
Oh, catches the bomb off the edge.
That was a well play on Link's part there.
Nick going for the grab and missing and getting punished for it.
Gets those bombs attached. Loses that stock, but is punished with those explosions. Shooting them off. Now this will be a tight match. Of course it has to end in a 0% one stop. Just getting first percentages now. Unable to do much at the moment. We need to send some huge big booms in to get that win. Wyatt literally explodes him. Definitely took advantage of sending Link in the air. Makes the recovery. Punished though. Sent back off the edge. The grab is definitely going to be a good benefit, but is sent
Punished
fly.
for missing the counter.
Sent fly. And it was not a final destination for Etown here. Going into our 5th game. Let's see how it goes. This is going to be a tight one. It's going to be the 5th game. It has to be the Landon or Aiden play here and deciding the winning factor of this game. Looks like Frank is doing decently well. He is really focused though. Let's hope he's able to gain that win.
So the white team's still doing player selection here.
They're still deciding on who they want to play. Looks like Frank's doing decently well. He is looking like he's really highly focused, so hopefully he can win here. Let's see what happens. Still haven't selected a player yet on either team. Looks like Frank is struggling a bit just by his body language, so hopefully he's able to win this here. Frank's really trying.
It's hard to read his facial expressions and body language here.
Yeah, I can't tell if he's excited or just tense. Trying to decide if he's winning or not. Still deciding on character selection and player selection here on white team, so we're waiting for that.
We really need to set up a mirror or something so we can watch that other screen.
Yeah, we need to know something. Oh,
I heard a no before I heard game.
and I hear Sora
Sounds like
wins.
Sora wins.
So that's going to be a loss on Frank. That is a sad, sad game.
So it looks like we're going to go to Game 5 over there as well.
So it's going to be Game 5.
So it'll
Both.
be either Richie or CG.
Yeah, both are going to have to struggle for this final game here. But of course, you know.
It looks like we're going CG versus Arnaldo.
Arnaldo. Okay.
Arnaldo was the player who went against Frank for the first time.
Looks like we're doing DK and Dr. Mario, so the same two guys from before. Now we have 20% on this computer, so hopefully we don't die.
It's because
And
the
we're charging.
power cord got unplugged.
Yeah. So hopefully we don't lose percentages. Yeah, and shut the stream off before it all ends.
Aren't you a tech intern? Shouldn't you be able to triage that to see that the power cord's not plugged in?
Well, I didn't even know it was plugged into the wall. I didn't even know we had power to charge it.
I'm going to have to talk to your intern mentor.
He doesn't need to know.
All right, so it looks like we got a Sonic and a Cloud for the blue team.
Ooh, so that's Sonic. We had seen Frank play against in the previous one here.
So still choosing.
Still choosing stages here now.
So CG's going Pokemon Stadium 2 for his match against Sonic.
All right, good luck, man. Just don't get mid-min. I don't know, you suck at mid-min, so. Yeah,
All right. And looks like Pokemon Stadium 2 is going to be a theme here.
Pokemon
As
Stadium
we're
2.
Going there for DK and Dr. Mario.
This will be a fun fight. Good luck to both teams. Both just started. Amazing game like we saw against Etown before. It did well against the Dr. Mario. The only struggle is Dr. Mario's strong hits and definitely increasing a lot. But with these stages, should help him out. Goes for the stage strike. Tries to ground him, but he was unable to. For the throw.
Throws him under the stage.
Under the stage. Unable to make it. Those throws are not looking good for him. Now, let's see. He goes for the combo hits.
Lands 3 headbutts there.
Max is the percentage. Set out. Getting up to 100 already. Headbutt into the air. So let's see what we can do. Do we see another grab? No, we don't. He gets pushed off the edge by Dr. Mario.
Ties up percentage, but one stop advantage here. Let's see if he does the walk off the edge.
Unable to walk off the edge at the end there. We can go for it again. Takes him.
That's another back air.
Tries to hit the headbutt though. Slams him into the ground. I have not seen that move with Dr. Mario. Gives him a roll. Then slaps him, flinging him into a win. An amazing game from Etown here. Let's see if he's able to beat it.
So that puts Aiden up 1-0. One more win, and we can walk away from the white game.
And
CG's very locked in.
yes, definitely locked in and is focusing hard. So hopefully he's able to get that win as well. Now, probably going to be seeing the same character selections here again. but the stage is going to be an interesting one.
Did he? I forget. Did Dominic play Dr. Mario both rounds last time, or did he switch? He switched to Ken the second time, didn't he?
Ken, then Dr. Mario.
That's right. He played Ken, then Dr. Mario.
Yeah. So I don't think he's going to be playing Ken again. He was really unmatched with Ken. So
We have the choices in DK Dr. Mario.
all right, this is going to be another game that's going to be the final decision. Not the final decision, but a decision to see if the white team will win or not. Now, if he loses it, then the next game will be a final decision. But hopefully we don't see that happen.
And we're going back to Pokemon Stadium 2.
PS2 to finish it off on a oldie but a goodie. Now, do we have anything from Overwatch? Are they doing okay?
I'm not sure what they are doing right now. They are about to go into Game 3, but I don't see the results from the first two.
Looks like Aiden is gaining high percentage on Dr. Mario, sending him into 100% already. He goes for the kick and is unable to spike him off the edge. Goes for the throw, makes it, and recovers perfectly.
It looks like CG lost his first round.
Not having it. So he is struggling to get that high percentage at the moment. But he's doing still decently well against that Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario shoots him and flies him off the edge, but he's able to get that high 70% before he loses it up, which is definitely a good sight for our team here. Ooh, hits that slam down. Headbutt into the air.
But headbutt into oblivion.
Now this will be our final stop on Dr. Mario here. And we see a runoff like we've seen before.
So I can see these game. It's Cloud versus Kirby on Hollow Bastion.
And is unable to recover, giving the win to white team.
That does it. So the white team has come through here.
That is a win for the white team here. Looks like we still have another game or two on the blue team, but I think that's going to be it for the stream here and it for the white team. So that is a win for Etown and hopefully a win for the whole club if CG is able to push through.
Yep.
Now we will be streaming again about 3:30.
Yeah, 3:15 actually.